Good morning, it's Ed Gamble.
And it's Matthew Crosby. Hello.
It's our first show on Radio X.
First ever show. I'm so excited. That was our voices on the little jingle, the little sting.
On the little sting right there.
Oh, it's so exciting.
I'm a big fan of the vaccines, Matthew. I wouldn't call myself an anti-vaxxer.
Oh, good Lord.
It's a great start for the radio. We're chatting about stag doos in a little bit, Matthew.
We are going to be chatting about stag doos because I've been on them and you've never been on one.
I've never been on one. I'm pathetic.
Yes, I mean, no argument from me there.
Thank you very much. What we got now, Vin?
What else should we tease? What else is going to come up?
Oh, good question. See, we're still learning. It's 8:36. I think we've been pretty tight until this point.
You've got all the tools in front of you.
Okay, right. It says bed got issues, but
So
it
that's
also
what's happening now.
That's the bed, is it? That's playing now.
This is a
Is
real
it
peek behind
called
the
got
curtain.
issues or is it called go tissues?
It's got issues. It's actually got issues 5.
Got issues 5. Okay,
Yeah.
Love the first 4.
Just for fans of specificity.
I mean, I suppose if you're in
Word.
bed and you've got tissues, you do have issues. So
Well, we were all wondering when the wheels were going to come off, and I think we've realised 37 minutes into the show.
I think we've done really well
Done
so
so
far.
well.
Okay, good. You're testing us now, Vin. That's good.
So coming up in a moment, we've got Royal Blood.
Nice.
Oh.
And
Arctic Monkeys.
there we go.
Wow-wee! That was a lot of guitar music, wasn't it? This is Ed Gamble and Matthew Crosby, here till 11 a.m.
Wowee.
As a small point of order, there's 0 guitars in that song.
What?
It's all on a bass.
Wow-wee!
Wowee. And also, Vin, last time I checked, the bass was a type of guitar.
That's very true. That's very true. But you know what, Vin? I was thinking of the classic electric guitar, the 6-string, the old axe.
The old boy.
Never called the old boy. But I do.
So I think people are using abroad too much for stag doos. I hate to come. Yeah, that's right. Using abroad. That's the terminology.
If you think people are using abroad too much for stag doos, don't forget to contact us on 83936 on the text.
This is from AD. As best man, I organised the game of Zorb football for the boys. You're aware of zorbing?
It sounds like fun. Yeah, the big ball that the bloke from the Flaming Lips runs around in.
You get in a big flaming lips ball, of course. Zorb football. Presumably, you're playing football. You're both in Zorbs. 2 inadequately inflated Zorbs resulted in a crushed vertebrae for one, and a split scalp, 36 stitches, and 4 pints of lost blood for the other.
Oh my goodness.
But a bit of a downer on the rest of the weekend's proceedings. Imagine a Zorb full of blood.
Wow, that really... Oh.
Ben Pitcher he's even put a little heading. He said, "Stag do's gone wrong." So he's let us know that's what he's going to be talking about.
I love it. What is also... It's a tricky one. How do you spell do's?
He's gone with a double O.
Well, I mean, how else would you spell do's? Otherwise it's stag dos.
That's true. The MS DOS.
Exactly. To use the technical term.
Mega
So
stag DOS. No, I don't think it's double O though, is it?
You've got to put... What is it? Apostrophe O? This isn't what the text is about. Let's move on.
No, I think we should drill down into this.
Okay, all right, Vin.
All right.
Awesome.
It's a 4-minute link. Let's work this out.
I was moving on for Vin. I assumed he'd start doing the hand signal that means move it on, but no, let's talk about it.
Is that what that means?
That's what it means. It doesn't mean just keep going, have a great time.
Keep it rolling, I thought it meant.
Yeah, we need to work on this hand signal.
And when he does the T, that means try and keep going, lads. We're all enjoying it.
Great times, having a good time.
Yeah.
Great time here on Radio X. So, stag do's gone wrong. Stag D-O apostrophe S.
Oh, no, that was when I said that we should drill down into it, that was a comedic ruse.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Vin. I took you at face value there.
Sorry, we took you at face value there, Vin, because you're the producer of the show.
Yeah.
And we trust you.
Yeah.
Okay?
And you've abused that trust.
Yeah. Didn't realise you were going to start doing some comedy. This is not the wacky triplets. Stag do's gone wrong, however that's spelt. We completely understand that's what you're saying. Triple O, if you like.
Sure. If it's a really long stag do.
If it's 2.
If it's 2 stag
It's been a
do's.
stag do.
As many O's as you like. It's like as if you're coming down a slide.
Oh, I guess we're out of time.
Oh, okay, sorry. He genuinely tricked us there and I think we were out of time.
So was that a wacky trick?
Yeah.
he did a wacky trick.
Oh, here's inhaler.
Have you ever been too... I mean, that's... How too drunk to get on a Ryanair as well.
Too drunk to get on a Ryanair
I could
flight.
understand if it was BA or, Virgin Atlantic or one of the... But too drunk to get on a Ryanair.
No,
too drunk for scratch cards.
Not only have I never been too drunk to get on a Ryanair, I would never fly Ryanair.
Whoa.
Something you're going to learn about me. I'm an absolute snob, Matthew. So, EasyJet, fine, because I like orange.
So this is, we're very nearly at the end of our first
didn't
ever
invite
show.
me.
He didn't invite you. It's a good point.
No,
You love the Scottish Highlands.
I love the Scottish Highlands. All I want to do is go on a stag do. Although hearing that, I know I'd want to go on it. And then at the point where the ladies went back to the cabin, I'd be like, I'll come back with you ladies. I'll help look after the bairns.
You could be you could be the sort of stag babysitter.
Yes.
That's what every stag needs, is a
That's
babysitter.
great.
You could offer your services.
I much prefer children to Jägermeister.
I mean, I've heard that rumour about you. It's great to have it confirmed on air. So, yeah, as I was saying, yes, it's almost the end of our first ever show. Have you had a good time?
I've had a great time. I think it's gone well. I'd say I'd give it a 7.8 out of 10, which means I think we've got off to a flyer for a debut, but there is room to improve.
Definitely room to improvement. Vinny? Yep.
Oh, we'll have this chat off here, won't we?
Oh, in which case...
We're on air, are we?
We might want to downgrade that to at least a 6.3.
All right, I'll go. So I'm happy to go. Let's just go with a straight 7 for now, and then hopefully Vin will come in with a 0.8.
He's not paying any attention to you, Vin, whatsoever. He's still keeping it at a 7. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so don't forget to stay tuned after us when Danny Wallace will be doing his important broadcasts.
I like we're already so arrogant that we're going, don't forget to stay tuned for Danny Wallace. The people listening now, the people who tuned in for Danny Wallace,
just waiting for Danny Wallace to come on.
Who are these wacky pair?
We're the Wacky Brothers, guys.
We're the Wacky Brothers. We made it very clear we're the Wacky Brothers with a potential wacky triplet in Vin. And I smashed the microphone and we're down to a 6.2.
So
28 this morning, mate.
28 this morning. So
Yeah.
when the episode comes out, down to 87.
I was at 29 as well, your other podcast.
Yes.
You're beating yourself.
Let's see if I can beat myself this week. Okay. Let's leave that. Danny Wallace coming up next.
Bye. Vince waving at a microphone. Goodbye, everybody. This is Vampire Weekend.
This
is Radio X.
Ed Gamble and Matthew Crosby.
Well, that was the first show.
There it was in almost all its glory.
And, come on. It was full of glory. Listen,
Strong finish, wasn't it?
It was a very strong finish.
In case you didn't quite work out what was happening at the end there, I think we were very pleased with ourselves. We had a good final link, I
Yes.
think. And Vin made the hand signal for goodbye to make us say goodbye, which is obviously a little wave.
It's a waving
and
gesture.
Matthew looked baffled and waved back at Vin. And
So
then
I
I laughed.
I was basically just waving at a microphone that was live
Yeah.
and broadcasting to the nation, not making any sounds. And then 20 seconds after that happened, I just said bye, midway through a Vampire Weekend song, and then said, this is Vampire Weekend, which, by the way, very professional, because the lyrics hadn't quite started yet.
That's true.
So
No, you hit the
actually,
vocal.
I went, bye, this is Vampire Weekend. So in the last second, I brought it back and became a professional broadcaster.
It was too late into the Vampire Weekend. I'd say you were very much saying goodbye on Saturday evening.
Yes, that's
Of
true.
the Vampire Weekend.
That's true.
So I think I'd stick with 8 out of 10.
Sticking with
8 out of 10.
an
It's
improved.
It's going up and up and up.
It'll just keep going up, and throughout the week now as well, I will feel better and better about it.
Oh, I feel incredibly smug already, so
Yeah.
I don't think I've got room for feeling any better.